Hey guys, welcome back to Native Outdoors. So my last video, we went squirrel hunting. That was my first video on the channel. And today, I just got done setting all my traps, except for one coyote trap. So we're gonna hike in the woods a ways. We're still by the edge, you can see the roads right there. But we got a long ways that way. So yeah, I figured I'd come out and I could show you guys how, at least one of the ways I like to set my coyote traps. So this is a foothold trap, and speaking of that, I actually forgot my lure in the house. Usually I'd have some coyote urine that I would spray around the area, but that's okay because they're running very heavily right now, so I can just find one of their fresh trails. But I'm actually walking on one right now. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it. It goes, you can, yeah, it's like that right there. You can see it coming down. How you know it's a coyote is, where was it? Oh yeah, so right here, that's fresh coyote poop. And you can see coyote print, looks like dog print, in the dirt. So yeah, so that's what you want to look for, and then I'll catch you guys once I find a spot that I like. Okay, so I ended up actually setting it on a stump because I couldn't find any hard ground, but I got the chain around here. Then I don't have to worry because this pole is really long. I just drove into the ground really far. I don't have to worry about pulling up because it's got rivets all the way down. Now, you can see there's room under the trap from that hole. So now, like I said, I don't have any coyote urine, but since I'm on a fresh trail, obviously you don't want them to smell you, especially if there's no other scents. So I have some scent killer, and I'm just gonna kind of spray it around the area, get rid of my scent. Not a ton, just a little bit. And yeah, so that should do that just fine. I've done this before, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's not the point of this right this second. I'm just trying to show y'all how to set it. So yeah, we got that sitting right there, and then we'll put it right there. So you have the trap sitting right there, but obviously you don't want it just sitting there, because if I was a coyote and I'm running, I see a pole, or whatever, I see that though, I mean, you don't want to step on that. So we're gonna try to hide it a little bit, but don't use green grass, because green grass is gonna have moisture in it. And I know I think that's stupid because I just sprayed scent killer on it, but that stuff is meant to dry really fast, and it does really fast, so I'm not worried about that. So just go and find yourself some dead dry grass like this stuff right here, and just grab some of it. It's like this kind of stuff. You don't have to have a crazy amount, but enough to cover the trap up. And then just gonna come over here. Yeah. And now just gonna kind of lay it across there. Spread it around a little bit. And then there's just one of these things laying there. So I'm just gonna use that. And I'm just gonna break it up a little bit. Try to get a bunch of that dirt off. And I'm just gonna kind of lay it across there. Stuff's kind of like viney. It's really hard to break. There we go. Now, it might not look like much at all because it's really not. But you have to think, coyotes, they're traveling at night, so it's already dark, and you're trotting. It's that trap, it doesn't break the scenery. It doesn't break the dirt. There's grass everywhere, so that's fine. Really, the only thing that would mess them up at all would be the pole, but they'll get used to it eventually. And by eventually, I mean like within the first night or two of them traveling and realizing if they go around it or whatever, it's fine. But if they don't, they're gonna figure out real quick that there is a trap there. And yeah, so that's one of my favorite ways to set traps. Except, like I said, I usually like to have coyote urine or some kind of lure. But that scent killer will do fine as long as you know you are on a live trail that they travel every night, or at least very frequently. And I know they do because I've seen them travel in this trail before while I was out in the woods at night. And yeah, and then for trapping, I recommend getting buckets, big buckets, but I don't have one at the second. I usually do, but like I said, I set all my other traps and I had to run back and grab that one because I realized I forgot it. So I just brought this little backpack. Works good too. And yeah, there's your coyote trap. And I hope you guys learned a little bit more, or that at least helped you. Thank you for watching.
Early in the morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's